So you're sitting somewhere, wherever you may be, wherever you find yourself currently. You decide that it's time for you to upskill and to look at doing something else. And learning about the largest and most liquid market in the world sounds like a good idea, and you're going to give it a try. And you join. You pay an initial payment, which is very affordable. It's under $400. You pay your initial payment and you start learning at your pace according to the time that you have. You start learning from 100 series, 200 series, 300 series, and any time inside that learning zone, you decide to tap into the go lives, and now you start watching. You just sit and you watch. I sat through a session this morning that had over 250 participants. You sit, you watch, you listen, you learn why they're taking trades, they're recommending. You can take a trade with them, either on a demo account or a live account. And you can imagine by the time you've gone through 3, 4, 5, 6 of these go lives, immediately you start getting the gist of it and you realize it's actually not that difficult. And then people on the next go live discuss how much money they've made on that previous trade and so on. You refer your first 2 customers because now the academy is free for you, and you upgrade for a small fee of $16, 16. You upgrade to an independent business owner, and now you start tapping into a whole global income potential that is independent from your trading. And so this global income potential is referred to as the referral commission plan, and there are mainly 2 main categories of this referral compensation plan. The first one is the platinum level, and the second one is the chairman level. Within the platinum level, you have subcategories. You have platinum 150, platinum 600, platinum 1000, platinum 2000, and platinum 5000. So what the academy is saying is that you've referred 2. By the time you refer your 3rd customer to our invitation-only academy, the number 1 foreign exchange educational platform in the world, 3 customers, and we will pay you $150 per month on a weekly basis, which is around $37 per week. By the time this organization of 3 people, either because you've referred more people or because the people you've referred refer other people, by the time that organization grows to 12 people, then you move on to the Platinum 600, which is $600 per month, paid weekly. And by the way, you can get paid in Bitcoin. So you can join with Bitcoin and you can get paid on a weekly basis in a Bitcoin wallet. So that is completely independent from taxes, from being able to transfer that money anywhere you want in the world. So they'll pay you $600 per month for growing a customer base for the academy of 12 people. By the time you get to 30 people, by your own effort or by others' effort, if you can imagine that Sally introduced me to the academy, but somebody introduced Sally, and so on, and now I don't really need Sally anymore. I'm building this both upskilling my trading skills and building this academy for my own account. So I'm going as some of the people you will refer will just go because they understand the concept. They want to become self-sufficient by trading from anywhere they are in the world, and also they understand the concept of referral marketing, which is the most efficient form of marketing in the world. By the time the 12 become 30, you become a Platinum 1000, which is $1,000 per month. By the time the 30 becomes 75, you become a Platinum 2000, which is $2,000 per month, paid $500 per week. By the time that organization grows to 225, you become a Platinum 5000, and I intend, at the very least, before the end of the year, to reach the Platinum 5000 level, which is $5,000 a month, with a 225 people organization, when you take into account the times that we're living through, of lockdowns and of the coming depressions around the world, bankruptcies, and so on. You can imagine that there's a whole lot of people that are now thinking outside the box, and so on. But now you reach the chairman level. You have chairman 10, chairman 25, chairman 50, chairman 100, chairman 250, chairman 500, chairman 750. There are currently around the world over 400 people that have reached the Chairman 10 and above. Over 400 people. Chairman 10 is $10,000 on a monthly basis. Chairman 25, $25,000. Chairman 50, and I am putting together a presentation just showing you the faces of the people who have, since the short time that I've been a member of this academy, reached the various level, including Chairman 750, Chairman 50, Chairman 10, Chairman 25. And so what we're saying is that there's over 400 people currently that have reached Chairman 10 and above. How is this happening? It took the Academy 6 years to go from their first student to 80,000 students. 80,000 students. It took the Academy about 4 months because of the coronavirus and the lockdowns and the restrictions and people shutting down economies. I don't know if it has yet to sink in for me that entire economies, including the United States, Russia, India, and so on, have shut down, unprecedented in history, and we are just now beginning to see the consequences of that. The Academy went from 80,000 students that it took 6 years to build up to 200,000 and shooting right past 200. We must be near 300,000 right now, expecting at the very least to grow their student base of learners and of independent business owners to 1 million members before the end of the year. And if you think about the fact that in the US we have seen in the past 10 weeks or whatever the case is, 40 million people losing their jobs, companies collapsing and so on, riots breaking out, you can see easily that the Academy will shoot right through 1 million customers before the end of the year. And this is an invitation-only Academy, and therefore people who introduce people to the Academy tap into that IBO plan. So this is what we're saying. Particularly in the times that we live in, there's a need for people to think outside the box in terms of income generation, in terms of how to provide for their families, more than enough for their families. My personal plan is to be able to be by the end of the year, on a permanent lockdown. It doesn't mean that I'm stuck. It means that I like to be in a lockdown. I would like to upgrade this situation to a bigger place with a garden, hopefully with a pool and so on. But to be on permanent lockdown, meaning that I don't need to go anywhere. There's nobody expecting me anywhere. I can order food and necessities and so on online, but there's nowhere I need to be. There's no outside threat that is affecting my ability to maintain a lifestyle, which actually this is called wealth. Wealth is how much time can you sustain your lifestyle, current lifestyle or preferred expected lifestyle, without the necessity to go out and generate income. So this is wealth. And so what are we saying is that we are connected to a invitation only, number one foreign exchange educational platform in the world, providing education like you've never seen before. And if you're interested, I believe that the path to success is to always ask next. What's next? What's next? What's next? I can show you the next steps. I have prepared the next steps for you. And so education, if you want to see the back office, if you want to get an experience of the courses, if you want to see anything, I have created a number of tools and videos through what I call the URSA Traders Development Network to help you to get information, to onboard, and then to receive support. And so education, daily support. This is unbelievable that we have access on a daily basis to live successful traders that explain what they're doing, why they're doing it. And then as a third thing, that we get to tap into building an international income simply by referring this world-class academy to people who are looking for an opportunity to upskill and to generate significant income for their families. And we have an explosive situation. And so I am happy to be in the fortunate position to give you this information. And if it's not for yourself, perhaps you might already start thinking, wait a minute, well, my cousin and so on, my peers and so on, my friends in Norway or in Sweden or in Spain or in Italy that have been badly hit by this virus need to hear about this. I can grow this international business. Olivier, tell me what to do next. But this is why I said, this is not a sell. I feel, and this is why I first came to you asking, are you looking for something? Where do you sit currently in your life? Can I provide you with some more information? And here is the information. There is more. And if you'll give me a thumbs up, I will take you to the next step. But this is certainly something that I thought that I should share with you, what it is that we're excited about, what it is that we're doing, and where it is that we're going and how. In periods where there's no certainty anymore, this is a lighthouse in the middle of the storm, not only directing boats to calm waters, but to very dynamic ports and cities behind these lighthouses. So this is the information I wanted to share with you. I hope it's been valuable. It's a bit long, but I wanted to give you a thorough rundown of what I have. And hopefully, if you'll give me a thumbs up, we can take it one step further. If this is not for you, I'm happy that I've had the opportunity to bring it to your attention. Thank you.